Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back to another round of in-depth candle reviews. I hope your day is off to a great start. In today's videos, I'm going to be sharing 3 more in-depth candle reviews. 2 will be from Kringle and 1 will be from Bath & Body Works. So if you are new around here and you haven't hit that subscribe button quite yet, if you are interested in more of my home fragrance content, such as in-depth candle reviews, candle hauls, weekly home fragrance roundup, specialty topics around home fragrance, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button right below this video here. That way all of my new content will pop up in your subscription feed as it goes live on my channel. Anyway, you guys, I am so excited to be sharing the very last in-depth review from the Kringle Fall 2024 lineup. If you are curious about my in-depth reviews of any of the other 5 fall releases for Kringle, or the 6 country candle fragrances that were new for fall this year, go to my main channel page. I have added all of those videos to my Kringle and country candle playlist. So if you are ever curious about whether I have an in-depth review available for a specific scent from either Kringle or country candle, head over to that playlist. There are many videos there, and I'm sure that if you're curious about the scent, I will have probably reviewed it. So go check that out. And let's go ahead and dig in to this last fragrance from the fall lineup. And I have to say that honestly, I think this was my most, I would say, pleasant surprise from both the Kringle and the country candle lineup. And the reason is that normally, I cannot handle maple fragrances, and this is one of those rare maple scents that I think was just done incredibly well. And it's not cloying. It's not overly sweet. The maple is not the only focus of this fragrance, and for me, that makes this a big fat winner. I feel like a lot of times, especially during the fall when home fragrance companies are creating these maple scents, they just add maple to the point where it just gets to be so sweet, so intense, so cloying that it's just not even enjoyable at all. So let's dive into the scent description here. I'll tell you what my nose picks up. We'll talk strength and throw, overall burn quality, and then that'll be a wrap on the Kringle fall fragrances. And believe it or not, we'll be diving into holiday here within the next week or 2. All right, let's dive in with this scent description. We'll read through the fragrance notes and take it from there. All right, salted maple pumpkin. Lush harvest pumpkin puree infused with the yummy essence of rich, buttery maple and chewy toffee bits, warmed with soft cinnamon and ground nutmeg. The top notes are sweet and spice. The mid notes are maple and butter. The base is cinnamon and vanilla. All right, so what are you smelling here? First of all, I think it is the spice notes that are added to this scent that really kind of help to balance that maple for my nose. It's the perfect amount of cinnamon, the perfect amount of nutmeg, and the perfect amount of definitely the vanilla as well, that I think makes this maple so lovely. Is the maple prominent? In a way, yes. I would say it's about maybe 40-45% of the fragrance. So almost half, a good amount. But again, it is the spices here that really balance that sweetness from the maple. There is a real richness to this fragrance. I would say it's kind of a heavier scent for sure. I do smell a little bit of a toffee note in here as well, even though it's not listed in the actual fragrance notes. And quite honestly, neither is pumpkin puree, but I do feel like I am smelling some pumpkin in here. I would say it's maple, touch of pumpkin, like a really rich buttery pumpkin. There is the perfect like blend of vanilla. You've got that cinnamon, that nutmeg, a little bit of toffee. It's really, this is done incredibly well. I kind of wish that all maple fragrances took this approach versus just making it, I would say, like 80 or 90% maple. I just don't think that a lot of people are interested in that level of sweetness sometimes. So it is nice that those of us that prefer just a little bit more of a subdued maple can now finally enjoy it. So the scent itself, listen, I'm gonna give it 2 big fat thumbs up. Like I said, this was one of my most pleasant surprises because I just didn't expect to be able to enjoy this one. I am well past the halfway point and I am gonna keep burning this to the bitter end. It's just a really great scent. Strength and throw has also been fantastic on this one, you guys. The strength, I would say, is darn near an 8. This, I would put this as one of the stronger performing scents from the Kringle lineup for this fall. It's quite potent, but again, even with that potency, it is not coming across as cloying at all. The throw, I would put somewhere between a 7 and an 8. Listen, this one tends to travel a little bit, and so you do want to be mindful about what you burn alongside. I have burned this alongside some of the most recent Reserve candles, which were a little bit more perfumey, and that really wasn't the best combination, but I will tell you a couple of combinations that you might want to consider trying really quickly. If you picked up the Reserve Pumpkin Spice Latte, you have to burn this alongside the Pumpkin Spice Latte. They are the perfect combo, so good. Also, if you happen to have Homeworks Spice Apple Crumb, you really need to try that combo as well with this salted maple pumpkin. Absolutely, mwah, chef's kiss, delicious. Definitely try those 2 combos, but I would say avoid pairing this with anything perfumey. Ugh, not a great combination there, but yeah, strength and throw they're great. Overall burn quality, no issues there either. This has been lit now for just about 45 minutes. I haven't reached a full wax pull yet, but let me show you guys where I'm at as of right now. I keep these wicks trimmed, I would say fairly short. I just kind of knock off the very top, which can form like some light carbon balls. So I essentially just clip those little carbon balls off the top and the candle is good to go. It's the Kringle soy formulation, so there's no babysitting to do here. I can leave this lit for 3 hours. I can also leave this lit for 5 hours and there are no problems. So that being said, I am still restricting my burn on the country candles, but if you want a little bit of an extended burn that you can really trust, I would say try these style of jars from Kringle. They just burn great no matter what and no matter how long you're burning them typically. So overall, 2 big fat thumbs up, not only for this fragrance here, but I would say the entire fall 2024 collection. I think Kringle gave a lot of really great options and I have definitely reordered some of these fragrances myself. I'm still waiting on my order, but I know it'll get to me in due time. But yeah, I'm really immensely impressed with how this fall came together for Kringle. And I have really enjoyed reviewing all of these fragrances for you guys. I honestly can't wait to dive into the holiday scents at this point, so I hope you guys are ready as well. I hope to have my first sniff impressions of the holiday Kringle and country candle fragrances go live next week at some point. Stella and I are going to film our first sniff impressions this weekend. She really wants to participate, but she's kind of busy during the week with school stuff. So if you guys can be patient until next week, Stella will be helping me to give you guys some impressions of these new holiday scents. But anyway, a big thank you to Kringle for sending out all of the fall candles so that I could share them with you. Again, if you're curious about any of these in-depth reviews, go to my main channel page. There's a Kringle and Country Candle playlist. You are going to find all of the fragrances there. And I really appreciate you being here. Stay tuned for the next video, which will be my last Kringle Halloween 2024 candle review. And then we will get to the Bath & Body Works candle next. All right. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.